Welcome to Game 1 between Vici Gaming and Evil Geniuses. VG up against EG in lower bracket elimination best of 3. Winner of this series to go on to verse T1 in the next round of the lower bracket. Loser will be eliminated and join Alliance at the airport and will be going home. Looking at the initial bans that have been coming out, so we have IO, the Wisp, and Tiny, first bans from Vici Gaming, and Weaver and Doom coming out from EG. Weaver looking to have that pos 4 saving rolls, so Vici not wanting to have anything that can save from potential burst, and they go ahead and pick up a Lion and a Monkey King, two heroes that are very much centered around heavy burst damage, one physical, one magical. And EG also ban out the Tide Hunter. Now, first picks coming out. Now, this is interesting. So, Vici Gaming gave EG first pick and left Monkey King in the pool. EG turned down the Monkey King and instead opted for the Elder Titan. Vici Gaming have responded with the Monkey King and the Lion, and then EG have turned around with the Beastmaster. So they did have a plan to deal with this Monkey King. Both Elder Titan and Beastmaster have ways to interact with Monkey King up on the trees. Obviously just the Astral Spirit for scouting, but the Beastmaster has the Hawk. If he gets the Shard later on, he can stun. But most importantly, he has the axes. The axes which can chop the trees and stun Monkey King on the ground. Timbersaw being banned by EG. They've already picked 2 strength heroes. They don't want to allow Vici Gaming to have a good timber game against these potentially more strength picks. That may indicate that EG are looking to pick a very tanky lineup. Lots of strength heroes, lots of heroes that would struggle against a Timbersaw in that mid game. So plenty of reserve time still for both teams. We are about halfway through the draft. Obviously, many more bans than picks in the first half of the draft. Elder Titan probably going to be played as a 4 by Crit. And Crit will probably look to be that brawler type of Elder Titan, trying to get the Ag Scepter, get in there with that spell immunity and get to work against heroes like the Lion and the Monkey King with the natural order. Luna being banned out, removing heroes that Arteezy could potentially pick up this game.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
See, bans often tell you more about teams' draft than what their picks do. Because with Luna being banned, that tells me that Vici Gaming is looking to pick their own carry that has a strong mid-game timing, because Luna is one of those heroes that farm very quickly, get online, and can then go and use that farm effectively before big, ultra, mega late game carries get online. So if I was EG, I'd be looking to perhaps ban out the Sven, unless you're planning on picking it yourself, which I know Arteezy does. Arteezy, Tree Teasy, Cliff Teasy does like the Sven, despite being caught on various cliffs and in trees with that hero throughout the years.
10 seconds.
Earthshaker is banned, obviously a very strong pick.
5 seconds remain.
Can't really be left in the pool heading into the second phase if you don't intend on picking it. And looking at Vici Gaming's draft, they are still looking for a pos 3 and potentially a pos 4. I mean, this Monkey King can flex either way. So at the moment, this could be a 4 Monkey King. It's certainly probably not going to be a 5 Monkey King, but potentially a 4 Monkey King that can scale into that right-click damage later in the game if necessary, if you need that 4th core. But similarly can still play 1, 2, or 3, really, which is really the strength of this hero right now. It's very, very flexible. Well, Storm will be the 2. Storm will be played mid. By nothing to say. So that takes the potential role of mid away from Monkey King, but he can still pretty much go anywhere else.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
I mean, you gotta be careful with Storm not to cut down your own monkey's tree. Just something to be a little bit aware of. Puck was banned as well by VG Gaming before the picking of the Storm Spirit, realizing that the Puck Silence and Coil would have had a lot of control for the Storm before he picks up something like a BKB.
Dyer's turn to pick. In the spirit.
And I mean, it's almost an auto-include. When one spirit is picked, another spirit is picked to counter it. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. You have the Beastmaster Roar, you want to have some additional damage to blow someone up inside the Roar duration.
10 seconds.
They're not going to be looking to get 4 staff straight away on someone like a Lion. He's going to want to blink instead. So that Skywrath is going to provide a lot of control, a lot of damage early game, even stretching into the mid game until BKBs come out. Even once BKBs come out, if you can get the Roar off without the BKB. I guess with the natural order from the Spirit, that and with the Ancient Seal, you're actually stacking up a lot of magic damage. You may even end up getting a Veil. I mean, I'm a little concerned about this Medusa pick. I look at the team of Evil Geniuses and they have a lot of long-range poke. Ways of just burning down this Medusa's mana slowly. And then once she's within a kill threshold, you can commit with something like the Roar or the Splitter. And you can finish her off. So I'm not particularly sold by this Medusa pick right now. At the moment, I'm favouring EG's draft. I do ban out the Legion Commander, thinking that this Monkey King is in fact a 4. I mean, with the Medusa being shown, the Monkey can now be only a 3 or a 4, and in that situation, you would expect the Monkey to now be being played 4 by Xin-Q. No, not by Xin-Q. Looking at the wrong team. Looking at PSG LGD. By Old 11, sorry.
5 seconds remain.
Got my notes here. Got my notepad. Looking at the wrong team. So Ori, sorry, will be looking to take the Storm mid. And PYW will be taking that Monkey King to the pos for position. DY most likely on the Lion.
10 seconds.
And Poyoyo will be having the Medusa.
5 seconds. I must choose.
Anti-Mage banned out. Classic counter to Medusa. I somehow think that EG probably weren't going to pick up the Anti-Mage. But just a little bit of insurance for the Medusa to make sure that that easy counter is not there. I mean, if they're worried, if they want to really go all in on mana burning heroes, you know, they can try and get the PL,
5
get that mana burn going down. But I think they shouldn't be too concerned by this Medusa. I think they should just pick the core that fits their draft. Yeah, and that's okay. Clinks will out-farm the Medusa quite easily if both have equal farm space and time. The Clinks will easily get on top of the net worth in front of the Medusa. the strafing arrows farm so much faster than the split shot on the Medusa. But there is a last pick counter here, perhaps to the lane of Clinks. What are they going to pull out on Vici Gaming? They only have 7 seconds. So they must have already thought this out beforehand. 3 seconds. And it is going to be the Blood Seeker. Perhaps a bit of a comfort pick on Vici Gaming. Old 11 will be taking that to the off lane. And it is actually a DY Monkey King. So a pos 5 Monkey with PYW playing the Lion as 4. So just going all in on that scouting ability of the Monkey King and initiation from the Boundless Strike. Arteezy obviously getting the Clinks, Abed taking the Ember Spirit mid, Ice 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 will have the Beastmaster, Fly will play the pos 5 Elder Titan, and Crit with that Skywrath Mage set, I don't think I've seen that one before, will actually be playing the 4. Which is somewhat surprising. I guess Elder Titan's been played a lot as a 4. You get that Ags, and you start to get involved, being a bit of a 4th core. But they've switched up those positions. And I mean, this is just greed. Look at this current meta. Look at the greed in these drafts. If you would have seen drafts like that in a pub 6 months ago, you probably have someone flaming you. Pos 5 Monkey King, Pos 5 ET. Alright, let's quickly do these predictions. Oh. Arteezy, righto. Too easy for Arteezy. Abed coming out with a have fun. Neither team smoking up to begin with. But throwing the Hawk over, going to provide that vision behind. And they will see the Monkey King popping over, knowing that he has got the level 1 Tree Dance. Obviously with the Primal Spring ready to go. Quick pause, going to come out here from Abed. No explanation offered so far. Look at this build on Crit though. My goodness. Did I say greed? Did I actually say greed? Look at this. Double mantle, double circlet. This guy, he's going straight for the double nulls. He does not care for any regeneration. Salves, tangos, clarities, mangoes. No. I just want the 2 nulls, and he's queuing it up. Boots, Atos. This guy's not mucking about. Let's see. Let's see over here. Yep. Regen, even the Windlace, so plenty still. Fly will still be able to punch through. Once he gets that Astral Spirit, we'll be able to chase down fairly quickly. Now it looks like both teams are just going to have the gentleman's agreement and let the runes go to each other. Righto. So, in the safe lane for EG, we're going to have Arteezy, supported by Fly on the Elder Titan. They'll be facing up against Old 11's Bloodseeker and PYW's Lion. In the mid lane, Ori will be playing against Abed, the Storm up against the Ember, the Spirit Brothers at it again. And down bottom, Poyoyo on the Medusa will be supported by DY on this pos 5 Monkey King, up against Ice Ice Ice's Beastmaster and Crit's incredibly greedy Skywrath Mage. And already coming in with, I mean, this is not, I mean, if that concussion shot had got off on a DY there instead of Poyoyo, that may have actually been a kill, or at least a lot of damage. Oh, Fly sees the Couriers. Stun will come out just to make sure those Couriers stay safe. Although he's on the hunt, not going to be fast enough. Fly though, he's still around the back. He wants to keep smacking. Even without the Astral Spirit, he's got plenty of damage, 54, 2 armor. He's going to use it to chase down. Oh, tries to micro. A little bit miss micro there from Fly. He will get it back. And he's going to try and come and smack PYW. Does have another stun, 70 mana. So plenty of action here in the top lane with Arteezy and Fly. Salve will go over to old 11 just to seal efficiency. Drop those items just for a moment into the backpack, back out, just so he gets more value out of the Salve. Stomp comes out. Level 2 Stomp. Quickly online, and Fly is chasing. Chasing, and he will get duked out by PYW on the line. That voice line. Please no. Abed, please. Wateroon going to each spirit. Crit, I want to see he's got the one null. He's saving up for the second one. Needs another 91 gold. He's just going straight in for this damage. He's got no regeneration, no tangos. So he doesn't want to take any damage. He just wants to dish it out. DY though, he's got the Boundless Strike and the Tree Dance, so you can sort of get on top of Crit fairly easily. Smack into it a little bit, but no level in the Jingu Mastery. Just wonder whether he would grab that next, grab a 1 level in it, just for a little bit of value from the hits. So, looking over at our last hits and denies, Storm Spirit and Ember Spirit obviously doing quite well middle, but behind that, Ice is doing well along with Arteezy. Next highest net worth, next highest last hits, but it's all very close. 13, 14, 14, 13, all very close together. In fact, the most notable thing in the last hits is DY's 4. The Blood Right will come out with the stun onto Arteezy and the slow from the mana drain. Arteezy will have a salve, and he'll be back ready to get into the fight straight away. Slide Fist, only level 1 so far, so he can't really spam it out. Bottom lane though, Ice is being gone on. He did get the level 1 in the Jingu Mastery, and he's got a Boundless Strike up. Crit's going to take a lot of damage from this. He doesn't have regen, he does have the double Null Talisman though. He's got plenty of stats.
Excellent.
Lots of mana regen. Should probably start using some of it. Water runes are up again. So Abed got 1 water rune. DY though is here. Could potentially go for a kill if Abed goes over to the room, but they would have called it out bottom that DY is no longer in the lane and is missing a little bit. Poyoyo. Surprised Crit just isn't spamming his spells a little bit more. Instead he's going back to base. He is sitting on full mana. Out comes the Blood Right and the stun. Fly, he's gonna be first blood over to PYW. And Arteezy is getting dove under the tower a little bit. A little bit too easy there in the top lane. Level 2 stun with the mana drain. Level 2 Blood Right, and here we go again. Arteezy, he's gonna get hit with the silence, and he's gone with the right click from the vision on the thirst. The invisibility did not save you, sir. And what I say about that just being a little too easy. Beachy Gaming, oh, in comes the rotation mid from Crit. He does have plenty of damage. Abed's trying to get enough done. He's chasing down, and he will go. PYW's come in, but he's got no mana. No mana, he's got Tranquil Boots, but that is all. Crit's going to plant down a ward. Find himself just a little bit of vision. Perhaps mid, yes, he'll throw it over there. And he might just hang around. PYW has no business being in the neighborhood. Crit's going to come in, catch him with the silence and with the spells, and PYW will fall very quickly. But very close to level 6 for Ori. And once that Bull Lightning hits, Abed will just have to be a little more careful. But he's chasing. He's saying, you try and take the stack, I will come over and take the stack. My creeps. and he cleans that stack out. But level 6 has been got on Ori, so he'll be a lot safer in the mid lane. They'll have to chain together some sort of silence with the Scarith Mage to get that kill. Crit, now believing the value of the clarity, is sending them out.
Of illusion.
Money changes hands.
And we're not quite level 6 on the Beastmaster. He is going in for the boars and the inner beast, no levels yet. There's a rotation bottom though, flies here. He does have a level 1 in Stomp. Using the Astral Spirit though, a little bit slow.
I should look to their middle tower.
I'll actually block their own... No, they won't block their camp. They're just checking to see if there was any wards around. Arteezy is sitting invisible top lane. Just trying to soak a little XP here, get a little bit of farm. Someone's got to be in that top lane to get it, so he's decided that that's him. Ice has got the Raw. He does have mana for it as well, only just... No, not now. Boar actually costs 70 mana to summon the boar, so that's quite significant. At the moment, our game is just slowed down a little bit. Arteezy, with the 2 levels in Burning Barrage, will just head over to the jungle. Perhaps the triangle. Yep, there's some stacks here for him. So he's going to go and try and farm those up. Ice with the clarity will have mana, but Poyo has decided that it's time to leave bottom lane. It's just starting to get a little bit hairy with the levels on the Beastmaster, and so he's heading back to mid to start getting a little bit of reprieve from the pressure. Just like Arteezy headed away from his top lane as well. And due to Arteezy leaving, that top lane dies without a fight. And bottom will probably still full HP. I mean, if Vici wanna defend this, they do have the monkey providing the vision. Astral Spirit is scouting it out. They don't quite see him. DY very lucky with the timing on Abed's movements there. Still got the Sleight of Fist, level 3. You perhaps find the Monkey King in the forest. I mean, you can cut down the tree pretty easy. Oh, they know he's there, and he's out of there super quickly. Boar saw him, and he got out. But they will trade the tower to tower, either side of the map, and Vici had no interest in defending that. They simply got a little bit more space on the Medusa, space on this Bloodseeker top, farming the jungle out, and they're quite happy with what they get for that trade. DY is just going to be sitting in the trees. He'll pop down, he'll get a last hit. It's a little bit too much to resist at that point. And he'll be getting to level 6 soon, although I doubt he'll probably go for the Wukons. He might, maybe just as a zoning tool, but he might want to just keep leveling up this Tree Dance and the Boundless Strike instead. He does plant down the sentry. He sensed that there was a bird coming over. But Abed sees him. But he's a Monkey King. He's very agile. But Abed sees him again. He's still in the trees. Salve up. But there's a rotation. Smoke coming over from Ori and PYW. Abed's popped the Flame Guard. He dodges the stun and remnants away. Very good movement there by Abed, drawing the forces of Vici bottom and then denying them any sort of kill. Also sitting on the Fairy's Trinket. That extra 75 health, 5% spell damage, he's back in. PYW is in a world of hurt and he is gone. DY as well. I mean, they've collapsed on this bottom lane. There's actually a Storm Spirit here as well, they might not know it. Oh, trying to kill the tree. Does Ori commit? No, he just holds out the tree. Gets cut with the Quelling Blade during the Sleight of Fist. Excuse me, Abed. I mean, this guy is like what? Like 18k MMR or something? I don't know. He's something absurd. Cuts the tree during the Sleight. That is something else right there. That's insane. DY's got to be careful about that. If Abed is playing for those sort of plays today, then DY's got to be super careful with his positioning. So he can just get caught out really, really quickly. Fly, though, is trying to get that level 6 mid. He's gone for the level 2 in the stomp. He does get the splitter. He's still just holding off on one skill point. No, he does get the one in natural order now. Natural order, of course, reduces all elements to their basic levels, reducing base armor and magic resistance. At level 4, it is 100% base armor and base resistance reduction. 100%. That is a big percentage. That is why Elder Titan is first pick material. Medusa just getting chained up. The Hawk will come out and scout, give vision over this area. For the moment, EG are just playing it safe. Crit, look at this, they smoke up, they have a double crown, he's close to the Atos. And where is EG going to go? They're going to go with their mid and their 2 supports, with their level 6s. They want to get a slight chains into probably Mystic and everything. The splitter comes through and he was gone. Mystic Flare. Now, why is there still a bug? Oh, here comes the zip from Stormfinger. Comes out as well with the Blood Ray onto the ET. And the Abed's actually in though. He's going in with the Flame Guard. Rupture comes out on him. He's got the Sleight of Fist. He's going to commit. He's going back out. Monkey King with the Wukon's command. Does actually pick it up at level 6. Crit is going to get hit down by the Monkey. Stomp comes out from Fly onto PYW and DY. They'll back away. Almost Abed sneaking the kill onto the line with the Sleight of Fist, but just not enough damage yet. DY using his innate mobility just to get that ward down, but there's already a sentry on the deck with only 48 seconds left, so very safe D ward there for EG. I mean, they might think that they have some sort of vision there, but they're not going to find anything BG Gaming. PYW, importantly, has the dust. In fact, let's check the dust situation. PYW has one. Yep, Old 11 has one as well. Oh, middle lane. Out comes the Slight with the spells from Crit, and it's just too much. Crit's damage with this double null build with the maxed Arcane Bolt. He's dealing a lot of damage. This pos 4. Skyrath Mage. There's a little ace up the sleeve that EG had, just ready to pull out when needed. And all the while, this Ice Beastmaster is working towards Helm of the Overlord, and we'll have it soon. Ori, they know he's there.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant should look to their middle tower.
Just clean up some Ancients while they're moving through their triangle. Abed, a little bit low on mana, but he is sitting on a haste rune, so he should be just fine. DY is trying to get a little bit of time bottom lane. Did actually end up maxing the Boundless Strike, so having that control and the stun is valued. EG are looking to make perhaps a move on mid tier 2. Hanging around the triangle, waiting to see if anyone steps up here, just out of their bounds a little bit, and the smoke comes out. Crit's leaving the charge with Fly. They see Old 11. They're going to go... No, concussive shot. Doesn't come out. That wasn't the target they were looking for, although he had nothing that could save himself. They want Abed to lead the way. Blood Right used. Still charging in. And then they smoke breaks again, but they're just not prepared to go up. I mean, they don't know who's there. They don't know who's around. So they just want to play a little bit careful.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You have to remember it also is night time at the moment, so we can see the vision of both teams, but that does not mean they see that. Okay, they cannot see that. So just be a little bit aware that although we sort of see everything here and saying, yeah, why didn't EG go in on the Bloodseeker who's sitting alone? They don't know that there's no one sitting behind him. And at the end of the day, there was only a two to three man rotation. So they're just a little unsure about going in there. But now the smoke behind Poyo. This looks a little obvious. Poyo hasn't been pushing out this far, and all of a sudden he's showing very, very aggressively. Sentry Ward gets dropped. They know that someone else is accompanying the Medusa right now. Stun comes out from PYW, slows down the creeps, and the Helm of the Dominator creep will actually live, but with no mana. I like Water Tank, thanks for the follow. Thank you for joining the stream. We're casting EG up against Vici Gaming. Game is moving a little bit slow at the moment, but EG are smoking to move through Vici's jungle. They're not going to find anything. They have got some deep wards out, but Vici are not home at the moment. They've just moved north, and there might be a counter smoke coming out perhaps. How far do EG want to go? Arbeds, put back a remnant so you can get out safely if need be. Fly is trying to get that level in natural order up to amp up the damage from this crit for Skywrath Mage, who has got the Atos. They see DY on this Pos 5 Monkey King. They know he's there. Atos comes out. They're going to follow up with the spells. Not even going to need the Mystic Flare. They want to save that for a bigger target. Abed did activate his DD rune. D-ward on that high ground, and Poyo will head back to the base. TP back to mid-wave to get that farm and XP. Poyo working towards the Eye of Skadi. But EG, they want to keep the tempo going nice and quick. With the Inner Beast Aura and the Clinks, Arteezy. Now with the Maelstrom and the Dragonlance, will quickly take this Roche. There's a haste outside the pit before Vici Gaming have a chance to respond. And they are on the move. Vici Gaming, though, are positioning as if they want to perhaps fight here. They're feeling strong. They're going to go in. They catch out, but Ori's been caught. He went in, and that's just the Aegis over on Arbed. Vici Gaming, Bloodseeker's gone as well, and they are in a headlong retreat. Poyo, he's been caught as well. Rukon Command's going to come down, but that's not going to do enough to save your carry. Monkey King's going to give his life. But the haste is activated on Arbed, and he's chasing him down under the tier 3s. He might even go to the tier 4s. A natural order's there as well from the Spirit. PYW, he's trying to get away, but the Slight will catch him as well. That is a team wipe on Vici Gaming. And I just can't see what the play was there. EG just took the Roche, and you initiate on the hero who has the Aegis. Surely knowing that EG are sitting behind him on that mid lane. I mean, the only thought I can see is that Vici Gaming must have thought that perhaps EG split up after the Roche, maybe greedily looking for a little bit of extra farm around the map, and thought they could try and deal with that Aegis immediately. But that just wasn't the case, and now it's a 5k net worth lead over to EG. Arteezy going to have this Skadi soon, working towards the first ultimate orb. And as we said, this Clinks will slowly outscale the Medusa with the new farming abilities that he has. Ori does have the Orchid. PYW with the Blink as well, and Finger's still up. Wasn't actually using that last fight, so the Finger's still available. They will get a regen rune here bottom now. Ice 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 with the Ancient Creep. Not the big Thunderhide though, just the mini Thunderhide with the War Drums Aura. Will be taking down that tier 2 tower bottom, which will open up the outpost, which has already been taken because the tier 1 mid or tier 2 mid went down as well. Smoke from EG. Arbed leading the way with the BKB. He feels fairly unstoppable right now. They have a very good idea of where Vici Gaming are because they have the Hawk vision of where they are not. Old 11 with the Atos, no BKB on him yet. They need to get out of here right now on Vici Gaming. EG coming across with the collapse. Atos is going to come through, but the initiation is going to be over onto crit, and he goes down. Wukon's command comes through. Fly's going to hit with the natural order, and that's 3 dead. on the side of Vici Gaming. Arteezy cleaning up from the far side. And his damage is starting to get a little bit out of control. He's actually switched up and he's going to go into the BKB. Feels like the timing on that BKB is going to be much more useful than the Skadi. Because at the moment, he's not really getting gone on. There is catch on the side of Vici Gaming in the form of the Storm, the Lion, even the Boundless Strike coming out from the trees. But they don't seem to be finding him. Abed's just making too much space. He's just going right into the meat of the fight and saying, focus on me. Please take me. Please try and cast your spells on me. And meanwhile, Arteezy just cleans up from the other side. There is a smoke coming out from VG. They want to keep going. They don't want to fall behind. 7k net worth lead to EG. DY scouting out. Smoke will pop. Stun comes out onto crit. In comes the initiation with the Orchid on to the Elder Titan. Abed's going to come through. Will Remnant through and Mystic Flare will get down Ori. Monkey King falls as well. Arteezy's here with the BKB. Poyo-Yo and Arteezy. He's going to deal enough damage. Poyo-Yo, he's already used the ultimate and he has no way of getting out. Another 4 kills and PYW, you are not in a fun place to be. He gets whipped, he gets searing arrowed, and he has a quick trip back to the fountain. That's GG. Over to the side of EG. Vici Gaming sees no need to stay in this game any longer. EG take game 1 over Vici in the best of 3 elimination lower bracket game.